exciting day because we are going to be shooting film for the first time, and we're going to be using my dad's old Pentax P30T. And this is my first time ever shooting film, so I'm pretty excited. I'm going to be using, I don't know much about film, okay? I don't know much about all the different types of film and stuff, but we're going to be using Fujifilm Superia Extra 35mm film, and again on the Pentax P30T right here. I'm pretty excited. So after I shoot film, after it gets developed and I look at the photos, I'm going to tell you guys what I thought about it, what the experience was, things I liked, things I didn't like, and sort of a comparison, film and digital. So right now I'm going to put my GoPro on, we're going to go out, take some photos, it's going to be dope. Let's go. Okay, so this is going to be my first time loading the film and just using it at all. I saw some YouTube videos. I really don't want to load it incorrectly. If you're a film shooter, please don't judge me, okay? Because, like I said, I'm completely new to this, completely new. So, got the film roll right here. Superia Extra 400. So it's 400 ISO. Okay, I'm nervous about this. A little bit. I don't have the lens cap, but I'm just gonna do that. Okay, that goes up. Wait, does it go up? Uh-oh. I just watched a video and I saw how to do it. I still don't know if I'm gonna be doing it right, but we're gonna try. Okay, pop that in there. Put this there. Okay, it's latched on. Oh my gosh, I really hope I'm doing this. Okay, it's not really raining. That's a good thing. And, okay. I'm gonna try. Oh, the sun's that way. I don't think I want to shoot directly into the sun. I know this isn't that amazing of a photo, but I'm just gonna do my first shot, and I'm gonna try to shoot the building, or the roof right here. Yeah, I'll do it this way. And I'm getting a warning that the shot is overexposed. So we're gonna go f/16. They're not overexposed anymore. Okay. This is my first shot. I hope this turns out. The focusing is hard, because you have to manual focus. Okay, that was my first film shot. Okay, so this bridge looks pretty cool. There's some random people over there. They probably think I'm crazy, but let's go. Okay, so these clouds right here, they just look so cool. And so I really want to get a picture of this, and I think it'll look amazing if I can get it right. Let me just check on the recording. Yeah, so I wonder if I can get you guys to see this. See, that's the viewfinder, and there's a little prism in there, and you have to align the two sides so that they're in focus. And can see maybe it sort of tells you what exposure setting you should use, but it's really hard to know if you're overexposed or underexposed. No screen, just it's so different. So I heard overexposing film gives it a cool look. So that shot was a little bit overexposed. So we're gonna see how good that looks. Yeah, this is just so cool. If these pictures turn out the way I want them to, they'll probably be some really cool photos, I'm hoping. But who knows, this is film. I'll probably get it developed on one of those online sites. It's gonna take like at least a week, probably. Maybe, yeah, probably a week. Because I'm gonna take multiple days to shoot all these photos. And then we'll see. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I'm gonna try to overexpose this photo too. Hope it turns out okay. Okay. Alright guys, so I just made an order on this website called The Darkroom. This is a pretty popular, not sponsored, but a pretty popular film developing website where you mail them your film and they will send you back the negatives and they will also scan it online. And I do apologize if you hear the sound of my lens autofocusing. This is a new lens. There will be a review on that soon. But, so, we finished the roll of film. This is what it looks like, you know, if it'll focus. Sorry if you guys hear that. And yeah, I'm gonna ship it in this bubble mailer and see how it goes. And again, I've never done this before. I've never used the darkroom, so I have no idea how it's gonna look, but we will see. Okay guys, so it's actually been weeks since I finished that roll of film. Since then, I've actually shot like 5 rolls of film. And my grandma, she gave me those cameras and a bunch more. So big shout out to my grandma if she's watching this. I think she is watching this. So big shout out to you, grandma, because she gave me some dope cameras. And yeah, I've just loved shooting film. It's a lot of fun, and I have a lot of reasons why to shoot film. And I'm going to share those with you right now. But first, let's talk about the photos I took and how I got them developed. So if you're shooting film, you might be concerned of where you're going to get the film developed. Well, there's actually this place that I use called thedarkroom.com. It's a film developing service out in California, and you can ship your roll to them and they'll have it developed and they'll scan it and they'll upload the files online for you to see, and it's actually a pretty good price. Now, I'm not sponsored by them, but I use them and it was a pretty good experience. But there is one problem. The first time they scanned my images, they actually turned out with a super green cast. And I'm kind of a noob, so I didn't really know exactly what it was. It could have been the film, but I looked it up online, and a lot of people said it's actually the scanner's fault. So I contacted the darkroom, and they actually fixed that like right away after a day of me contacting them. But that's just one website. There's many other services you can use, and this is not sponsored. But yeah, I was actually pretty happy with how the photos turned out, and I was pretty surprised they turned out so well. One of the first ones I took, a lot of these photos weren't on the FPV video, but they were the same roll. And one of the ones I took it was like sort of just of the leaves on a tree, and they had water on them, and I thought that one looked really good. Yeah, the greens on the film did look a lot different than they normally would on digital. They had a different look to them. It was more of a sort of darker candy almost look, and I thought it was a pretty cool look. Another photo I really loved was on that hill spot in the FPV video I took a picture of this big tree and the clouds behind it looked really cool. And yeah, I thought that turned out really well. One other photo that wasn't on the FPV video that turned out really well was a photo I took of a car, and it was a red Camaro, and the red just popped on the film. It just looked really good. It was a super vibrant red. So yeah, I was really happy with that. I loved the experience of shooting on film. As you can tell, I shot 5 rolls, as I said. And yeah, so some reasons I love is, first of all, just it's a lot different than digital photography. It's not really better or worse, it's just a lot different. I really love the much more hands-on tactile experience of loading the film and cranking the shutter and just doing all that by hand. It's a lot different from digital photography. Something else I learned from this experience is that film photography is not easy. Even if you shoot all manual on a digital camera, film photography is much harder because you have to manual focus, which you may not always do, and you only get 36 or even less shots, and you can't see the photos you're going to take after you take it. You have to wait a long time for them to get developed, so you really appreciate the photos you take a lot more. Whereas in digital, you can just take 100 photos in a shoot and see all of them instantly, and that's not bad. That's a good thing. It's just a lot different. And film photography makes you really not waste the photos you're taking. It makes you really just want to get it right, which makes your photos more memorable too. You kind of look at it and you remember the work you put in for that photo. Something else I like about film photography is that while it is very expensive, the prices for getting film developed and scanned, they just add up and they add up. But if you want to shoot 1 roll of film, you can do it for really cheap. You can usually find a good camera on eBay for well under $100. You can get a point and shoot for under $50, or even much cheaper than that. Or if you have older relatives you can go see, they may have film cameras just lying around, just like my grandma did. She gave me all of these and a lot more for free, so you may have someone who can do that too. And then you can get a roll of film for under $6 a roll, and then you can go get that developed for like 10 to 20 a roll. So while yeah, that developing price, it really does add up if you're shooting a lot of rolls. If you just want to give it a try, you can just go out and do it, and it's pretty cheap and you can get some really good photos. So is it worth it to go shoot film in 2020? Yes, I think any digital photographer should try film at least once. It's just a much different experience, and it makes photography a lot of fun, and it's just something everyone should try, I think. Well, yeah, that's it for the video. I'm trying out a different mic than normal, so tell me if the sound quality is better than normal. And yeah, you already know, if you enjoyed the video, give it a good like. But if you did not like the video, you can just go ahead and give it a fat dislike. I really want to improve, and leave a comment why though, if you give me that fat dislike. And as always, I really would appreciate if you subscribed if you enjoy my videos. If you don't, you don't have to subscribe. It's your choice. I'd love to hear your thoughts about film photography down in the comments. But yeah, see ya.